What's good? Y'all know who it is. Y'all know what it is. It's your boy. It's your boy Matthew Shack live here in Los Angeles, man, the night before the Gobble Gobble Fest. Welcome to Matthew Shack Unfiltered, y'all. First things first, salute to Unfiltered Nation. Salute to the Unfiltered fam. Trying to get all this together, dog. Salute to, there we go. I was wondering what's going on. Salute to the Mod Squad. Salute to all you goons out there, man. Run the likes up. Keep the likes at 50%. Last but not least, tip the bartender, dog. Been a long day for your boy, man. Long day. I just got in the house, man. I've been gone for about 6 hours, bro. I had to take care of a lot of things. Thanksgiving's tomorrow, man. Okay, so cheers to all y'all, man. Hopefully you guys will have a great day tomorrow. So I've been getting all you guys' correspondences. You guys been hitting me up, telling me Geno Smith, he bowed down and kissed the ring of Raider Nation and apologized. And what did I think about it? So I'm just here so I don't get fined, and I definitely will let you know what's going on with that. But let me enjoy this drink real quick because it's full of that motor oil. I need a drink, bro. Trust me. It's been a long day. Okay, we're past that. All right, man. So let's get to it, man. Let's get to it and not get through it. Geno Smith stepped to the podium today, and he apologized for his him flipping off Raider Nation after a loss to Shador Sanders and the Cleveland Browns. And man, he did apologize. He apologized, bro. But you think that that's all there's to it? You crazy as hell, man. You gotta be crazy as hell. You on that powder. If you think that, well, he apologized, that was it. That's all. Nah, there's a little bit more to that. Where that comes from. Okay? So let me read his apology first and foremost. This is from Geno Smith, man. I just wrote it on this raggedy ass piece of paper, bro. Because I'm like, I'm not even gonna print this out. You know, I usually use the printer and use my ink and my beautiful paper and all of that. Man, I wrote this on a little index, tore up index card. I'm about to throw this shit in the trash along with everything else. But I'm gonna read it first. Verbatim, this is what Geno Smith said to you. You don't have to go watch it. But if you choose to, go ahead. But I'm going to tell you what he said. Quote. First of all, this is Eugene Cyril Smith III. That's his government. Quote. I would like to apologize to the fans and Raider Nation. I made a poor judgment out of frustration. And that is not an excuse. I've got to be better and that and than that. I have to be better than that. And I have to hold myself to a higher standard. In the moment, I didn't. I sincerely apologize and very sorry for doing that. I just want to make it known this whole thing will never happen again. Unquote. He apologized, bro. Y'all accept it? What y'all gonna do? I'm gonna tell you what I'm gonna do. I ain't gonna pay attention to none of this. You know how Geno Smith can apologize to me? Get out there and win these last 6 games, bro. Get out here, man, and win me these last 6 games, and I'll accept your apology, man. Because an apology without changed behavior is cap. You apologizing don't mean nothing, dog. Trust me, man. You're looking at a dude who did a lot of apologizing when I was coming up for all the stuff I was doing. I didn't change until I was ready. Yeah, I apologize because I needed to. I was apologized because I was forced to. I was apologized because I was threatened to. I was apologized because I knew I was gonna get in trouble at home. But I didn't stop doing what I was doing. I still hated your guts. I still thought your mama had a big gap between her teeth, bruh, and her breath smelled like, you know, smelled like some doo doo. I still thought that, bro. I meant everything I said, bro. Just because I apologize don't mean I mean this shit. I mean, damn. It doesn't take 3 days to come up with this bullshit. It doesn't come up with 3 days to come up with this contrived, scripted. This is bullshit. It wasn't even the first thing that came out of Geno's mouth. The first thing that came out of Geno's mouth was talking about Chip Kelly. Yeah, of course the questions were read to him, but let's not act like he could have said, well, you know what? Let me say something first. No, he was prompted. The second thing he spoke on Chip Kelly, and he had all these things to say. I met Chip when I was a sophomore in high school, and blah, 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 blah. And then he was fed an answer by the press. Looked like one of Donald Trump's press conferences in the White House when you just have your people that's in there asking you the questions you want to ask. Just lobbed him a damn softball for him to hit. And he came up with this. Doesn't take 3 days to apologize, bro. Okay? He could have apologized Monday. He could have apologized after the game. Tuesday was the day off. He still could have came out on his Twitter and said some shit. You don't have to wait until the press conference, bro. What happened is Raider Nation finally showed up and we let our nuts hang, bro. Raider Nation finally said enough's enough. And we all formed Voltron on that. And the pressure that we applied on this situation forced the Raiders to make Geno get up there and say some shit that he never intended on saying in the first place, bro. It's been 72 whole hours since he flipped us off. It doesn't take that long to apologize. But it takes that long when you're told you better get out there and fix this shit right now or else. And that's what happened. Do I believe Geno's sorry? Yeah. He's sorry he got caught. He's sorry he didn't get away with it. He's sorry that he has to get up there and say apology to us. But does that fix this shit? No. The man hasn't even been there a whole season yet, and he has made himself in probably, arguably, one of the most hated Raiders of all time, dog. You went from being somebody who we just said we didn't want you to be the starter and somebody who we felt that you weren't, good enough to continue to be the starter when you're throwing these interceptions and stuff, to being one of the most hated players of all time. He's not quite up on the top 10, but he's on the list. He's out of slot. So how do I feel about it? I don't feel no different than it was, the other day. I want him to remain a starter. I want him to stay out there and continue to get sacked and continue to torpedo his career. And I want him to continue to suffer. I don't want him to get bailed out. This doesn't mean anything to me. It means something to the Raiders and the press, and to the sponsors and all of that stuff, because they think that we're soft, bro. They think the Raider Nation is soft. First of all, we're overreactive. We are, but does that make us soft? No, it doesn't make us soft. It makes certain factions and certain people soft. But the Raider Nation, as a fan base, we're one of the strongest fan bases in football. How do you think that this came about? How do you think that happened? Because they forgot. Las Vegas didn't know that. The city of Paradise, Nevada didn't know that. Henderson, Nevada didn't know that. The state of Nevada didn't know that. Clark County didn't know that because they've never dealt with the Raiders. Oakland, they would have been on that shit immediately. They'd have been like, man, first of all, Geno wouldn't even have made it outside of them outside of the employee parking, bro, if he would have did some shit like that to us, where we're from. And in LA, they would have followed his ass to his crib. So understand that all Raider fans are not created equal, homie. Let's understand that. This was Las Vegas. You can get away with that shit here. This is the Twitter finger capital of the Raider Nation is Las Vegas. Everybody's Billy Badass. Everybody's walking around, with stick-on tattoos of all the people that they cussed out on the internet. They're all tough. They got all the teardrops from hell. I blocked you. But when it gets out here and when it comes time to show and prove, y'all don't got none of that energy. But that pressure was on them to have him get out there and say something because they weren't going to intend to make him say anything. All right. Second of all, there's been reports that Geno Smith has been ignoring Raider fans for quite some time. Like he doesn't talk to, he doesn't come out, he doesn't engage with the fans, they're talking to him, he just blocks you out. Geno still doesn't like Raider Nation. He still doesn't like Raider Nation. You know how? Because I'm going to go through this and I'm going to show you how he doesn't. Apologies don't mean shit. Actions mean everything. Don't tell me, show me, bro. Don't tell me anything. Show me, bro. Okay? So let's start with the first line of this because I just really want to make sure you guys understand it's not working on me. All right? I would like to apologize to the fans and Raider Nation. That's the first sentence. What fans is he talking about? Does this make any sense, y'all? I would like to apologize to the fans and Raider Nation. Who are the fans, bro? What fans did he needs to apologize to? He doesn't even think Raider Nation first, bro. Whoever fans that were out there, which was what? The fans of the Browns and everybody else. I'd like to apologize to them. Then I apologize to you. See, you're looking at somebody who understands the English language, understands how people, even when they're talking, you analyze what they say. Why is Raider Nation last? Raider Nation should be first, but it's not because it's not in his mind. Raider Nation isn't first. He apologizing to the NFL fans, and then you. Okay, let's continue. That's the first line. That's the first sentence in this entire scripted apology. Fans, then Raider Nation. But you flipped off Raider Nation though. But let me apologize to the fans first. Okay? All right. Second line. I made a poor judgment out of frustration. And that is not an excuse. This right here is actually a lie. You made a poor judgment out of frustration, and that is not an excuse. You've been frustrated for weeks. Why can't you just say, I was fried, bro. Man, I just went off, man. Stop, talk from the heart, bro. You were frustrated. What were you frustrated about? That you couldn't do what you needed to do? You ain't been playing well since week 1. This cap, man. It's not an excuse. Well, if it's not an excuse, what did you do it for? I don't consider Geno to be a crackhead. I don't consider Geno to be, Bill Cosby or somebody, bro. I consider him to be of somebody with sound mind and judgment. That's why you're an NFL quarterback. How are you going to be our quarterback and you make poor judgment out of frustration? This shows why he's playing bad. Okay? Because he makes poor judgments out of frustration. He just said it. You're running off the field. The game's over. You're flipping off the fans. You don't even have the psychological wherewithal to understand that that's a bad move. What are you doing in the heat of battle? What are you doing when that pocket is collapsing on you, bro? You're making poor judgments. That's why you throw it in triple coverage, Geno. That's why. That's why you throw it in double coverage. That's why you don't hit your receivers. That's why you hold the ball too long. Okay? Then it says, I've got to be better and hold myself to a higher standard. Didn't you hear him say that before? When it came to his play, I got to hold myself to a higher standard. I got to play better. I got to do this. I got to do that. So when are you going to do it? Your play is so bad that now it's affecting your mental capacity, bro, to get out here and actually be a leader on the team, bro. Okay? He's cracking at the seams, bro. I'm just reading the comment. I mean, I'm just reading this, telling you what it's saying. Okay? In that moment, I didn't. What do you mean that moment? He's trying to act like that one moment he wasn't holding himself to a higher standard until then. Nah, dog. Nah, we're not falling for that. You've been not holding yourself to a higher standard. Okay? And I sincerely apologize and I'm very sorry for doing that. Yeah, he's extremely sorry. Probably about 15,000 lighter. I'm willing to believe that he got fined, bro, behind the scenes, 15, 20, 25 G's. He got fined, bro. He definitely did. That bag got touched. Okay? Not enough, but it got touched. All right? Allegedly. Then it says, I just want to make it known. Now I believe that part. Because that sounds like Geno. I just want to make it known. In other words, listen to Big Geno. Like, I believe that part. That's Geno. This right here, that sentence is him. Arrogance, demonstrative. I'm just trying to let y'all know what it is. Those things will never happen again. Unquote. Time for him to get back behind the center, but he never did lose his job, did he? We don't know what happened. We don't know if he was fine. We don't know anything. To me, man, doesn't mean anything to me. I still want Geno to stand out there. I still want him to get hit. I still want him to have to get out there and play. You want to make it up to me, Geno? Let's not talk. Too much talking. You've been talking. You talked about your play. You flipped us off. You did all of that. Now you're apologizing, a little half-ass bullshit apology. You need to go ahead and win these last 6 games, dog. I want Geno Smith to win me these last 6 games. You win me these last 6 games, I'll apologize. Because I don't care about draft slots. That's not why I'm a fan of this team. I ain't sitting around waiting for the draft every year, bro. I don't care. I don't care if we draft 31st. Draft don't mean nothing to me, man. What means something to me is me seeing what I'm here to see. I'm here to see the game. I'm here to see us play. Geno, you could run me off 6 in a row. Hey man, I'll shake your hand and let bygones be bygones, because then at that point we're going into next season with some momentum. But if you're going to continue to play like this, man, you could have kept this shit to yourself, dog. But then again, you couldn't, because your bag got touched. That bag got touched like a mug, bro. Okay? So what do I think about it? I don't think no differently. Am I glad he apologized? Not in particularly. You apologized because you had to. I just told you, I'm the king of apologies that I had to make because somebody made me do it. My coach, get over there and apologize, man, for hitting him and punching him in his stomach when he was in the pile. Hey man, I'm sorry, bro. I don't care. My mom, get over here and apologize to such, man. Hey man, I'm sorry, man. Apologies don't mean shit without changed behavior, dog. Stop believing people who apologize and they don't change. Geno ain't changing, bro. Why should he? Show me. You could show me better than you could tell me, dog. I come from that school. Stop talking to me, man. Stop telling me you sorry. Stop telling me that you got to hold yourself to a higher standard. Stop telling me we got to play better. Stop, man. Just do it. Like Nike, bro. Stop talking, bro. Just do it. But that's the hard part for you, G. It's just doing it. You can talk all day. Okay? That's the bottom line. The bottom line is Raider Nation forced this man to apologize, but y'all can't force yourselves to make this organization do what's necessary. It took that for you guys to show your power. I mean, I salute you guys, bro. I'm proud of Raider Nation. We all came together. That was all of us, bro. All that press, all those posts, all that Twitter, Facebook, Instagram. I mean, everything, bro, just going in on this situation, bro. It was getting bad. Y'all pressured the organization to make him get up there and have to say some shit he didn't mean. He didn't mean that shit. Because if he means it, bro, he would have said it from the heart, and he would have came from the heart, but he didn't. He just said it. Simple as that. But if you want to apologize to me, Eugene, man, win me these last 6 games, dog. Win me these last 6 games. Come up the street, up here. No, I'm not going to the game. I was thinking about it, but I'm not going to the game now. I'm not spending my money on that, dog. I already spent my money. I already got damn near $2,000 of my money. How am I supposed to give them another 600? Nah, they good. I could use that to buy my son a drum set or some shit. Okay, I'm not doing that. I already spent my money on the Raiders. Have you spent as much money as me? That's the key. All right. With that being said, bro, he gonna come right up the street up here in SoFi, man. Win me that game. Become the first quarterback since AOC to beat the Chargers. Since 63-21, become the first Raider quarterback since then. It's been 2 years since we beat the Chargers. Start there, bro. I'll be impressed if you go in there and you light their asses up, dog. That'll be a good start. Still not good enough. You don't get to flip me off, man. You won't have to win more than that. But he win these last 6, bro. If Geno can run off a streak of 6 straight, and we can end our season with a 8-9 record, I'm good. I'm like, okay, cool. All right, Eugene. All right, brother. But until then, no, dog, I'm tired of talk. All this shit is just distractions, bro. Just distractions. That's all it is. But he did apologize to you guys, man. But you tell me. Put a 1 in the chat if you accept Geno's apology. Put a 2 in the chat if you don't. Let's just keep it a buck. Okay? All right, man. So let me read you guys' questions. All right? See what's going on with y'all. Well, like I said, man, get ready for this Thanksgiving, man. It's something else, ain't it? All right, man. But read those donos first, bro. I saw a dono in here. Where's that? Where's that? There it goes, man. What's going on, Big? Big, if Geno cuts his career short over or does another team take a gamble on him in 2026? Yeah, somebody will take a gamble on him in 2026. He won't be a starter, but somebody will take a gamble on him if he's gone from our team. Because look at Gardner Minshew. You have to understand, man, a lot of the outside opportunities are going to look at it. Well, it's the Raiders. It makes sense. You have a reputation of flying off the handle, bro. You have a reputation of being a loose cannon. Okay? Straight up. You know what I'm saying? You know, Julia shot you in the ass, bro. Be all damn, shoot, Julia shot him. Hey, man, because, hey, man, doesn't he have a reputation of hitting on girls? Yeah. That's why you got your ass shot. That's why you got shot in the ass. Ain't nobody gonna blame Julia. Hey, girl, shit, man. I don't blame you, man. He crazy as hell, man. He shoot the shit out of his ass. It's the Raiders. Well, damn, Geno, man, shit, I don't blame you, bro, man. Them Raiders, man. Ooh. That's how your rep is outside. Okay? You think because your abuelita talks to you and tells you and calls you mijo, that's good enough. And everybody ain't calling you mijo, they calling you a-hole. They ain't calling you mijo, big dog. You got one grandmother that calls you that. Everybody else calls you some other shit. Demon, devil, beast. You know what I'm saying? Local, all that shit. All right? So, yeah, he has a chance. Because they're going to blame the Raiders. Give him a shot. He can hold a clipboard. Okay? All right. Straight up. All right, let me read you guys' comments, man. And then we're going to get up out of here, dog, because it's going to be gobble tomorrow. Hope you got your gobble destinations, bro. All right, man. Justice Saw in the building. What's going on? Salute. What's good? Whittington Thomas, what's going on, big dog? What's popping? Hey, man. Long day. Very long day, dog. Don't even want to get into it. Okay? All right, Bushido. What's going on, Bushido? What's going on, big dog? All right, man. What's happening, man? I appreciate you, big. Thanks you for that dono, big dog. Okay, Isaiah Butler. Shaq. I don't care if Geno apologized. I still hate him. And you know what? You have a right to, man. You got disrespected. But to me, I don't care, man. Me liking people don't mean shit. Like, show me respect by playing hard. Show me respect by winning games. Don't show me respect by smiling in my face and then play like shit. He's a nice guy. Yeah, but he's a bad quarterback. But I like him. He's a nice guy. Man, I don't care about that. I can be an asshole as long as you win. All right. Justice Saab, man, what's going on? What's up, Sarah? What's happening, Sarah? I'm in here chilling. Just want to come in real quick. Okay. All right, man. When the time to salute to you and happy Thanksgiving Eve to the mods and them goons. I agree. Justice Saab said I would not accept Geno's apology. Doesn't care about it. He got 60 million. No, he didn't get 60 billion. He got 66 million. Don't forget that other six. Okay. All right, man. Major Raider, what's going on, Pimp Juice? Major Raider in the building, salutes. Man, enjoy your gobble day tomorrow. Yeah, man, we got invited to some of the wife's friends. They gonna have a big ass spread over there, dog. You know what I'm saying? So I'll be over there, dog. I'm come home with about 25 plates, Major Raider. You know what I'm saying? Trying to make space in the refrigerator so I can put my plates in there. All right, man. Bill Holloway, what's going on, Bill? Hey, man, did y'all see Bill's mom, man? You know what I'm saying? Bill's mom wearing the George Kittle shirt, man. She was killing it, bro. Tell moms love moms. Moms loves it. Like I said, bro, y'all don't even understand how much you're not doing yourself a good service. But you got Black Friday, Shack Fridays coming. You'll be able to pick you up something. Okay. All right, man. Funny how he comes out and apologizes a couple of days later. Yeah, man. I mean, he didn't have to do it until now. Okay, it's what it is. Hey, man, you know what it is, straight up. Okay, all right, man. Might even be on that heroin. Yeah, I mean, gotta do it. Somebody gotta do it. Rosetown says Shaq with the receipts. I mean, I just wrote this out, bro, because I really want to analyze it. I could have printed it out. I'm like, let me write it out. I said, let me just grab a piece of scratch paper. I'm not wasting no paper on this fool's thing. I wrote it out. I hand wrote it. This is handwritten. Look, I wrote it out. Why did I write it out? So I can analyze it while I'm writing it. I said I'm gonna read this one time and I'm gonna write it and I'm gonna analyze it. It's just like anything else. If you're taking notes, somebody with the instructors up there and you're taking notes, bro, it keeps it in your head better. You can understand it a lot better if you're reading it and you're writing it down and you're hearing it. You're using three different senses. Okay, all right. So I wrote it out on purpose so I can analyze it. I can psychoanalyze what this means, and I think I broke it down pretty well. All right, all right, big. All right, man. Yeah, man. Do I find your logo offensive? I don't find it offensive at all, bro. I mean, that's your truth. Live in your truth, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like I said before, man. Gotta live in your truth, man. Nowadays, can't be walking around here being fake and phony, bro. Gotta live in your truth. That's your truth. Okay. All right, man. Happy Thanksgiving if everyone, if you celebrate. Shoot, man. If you celebrate or not, I'd still eat. I'd still eat, bro. I don't care. I'd still eat. Okay, because the food's gonna be excellent. Okay. Yeah, I wrote it down, man. I wrote it. Look, come on, dog. I'm serious about what I do over here, dog. You think I just get on the camera, just turn it on, just start talking? Well, I mean, I'm good enough to do that. But I wrote this out on purpose, man. I wasn't printing this. I'm not burning none of my ink, bro. I'm like, if I'm gonna read this bullshit, I'm gonna write it out so I can know what the hell it is. That's exactly what I did. When the time said, I don't care about his apologies. Playing the field has been horrid. Yeah, man. He just had, I mean, like I said before, I don't think he's going anywhere. But we'll see. All right, man. Salute. Happy Thanksgiving, all you guys. Yeah, ask Major Raider how he feels about it. Rosetown Raider sounds better when you're saying it, Shaq. Well, because unfortunately for Geno Smith, I'm a real Raider. So when I say something, it's gonna come out real Raiderish. I mean, it is what it is. Real Raiderish is coming out, dog. People speak Japanese. People speak Chinese. People speak Spanish. I speak Raiderish. Raiderish. Okay, Raiderese. That's what I speak. Okay, so yeah, it's gonna come out better when I say it because I'm gonna say it with passion still. Okay, I don't believe it, so it's gonna definitely look like I'm acting. All right, let's get these likes up, y'all. All right, man. When he says it won't happen again, I do not believe it. Oh, I believe it won't happen again because it doesn't have to happen again. He's already said it already. He's not gonna do it again. He ain't flipping nobody off no more. Okay, but he still does not have any love for you. All right, straight up. Yeah, Sarah's on building. You don't Sarah know what she's talking about. Okay. All right. Good evening. All right, man. What's happening? Said Geno's full of it. Ain't that right, Major Raider? Major Raider said Geno's full of shit. Okay, I agree. All right, man. Nah, when sometimes none of that matters, he will show up on the field. Could care less about that statement. It's PR. Well, man, obviously it's PR. I mean, for him to say, I'd like to apologize to the fans and Raider Nation. What fans are you apologizing for, bro? I think they looked at him when he said it, they were like, oh. The script writer was like, okay, Geno, go ahead. Okay. I would like to apologize to the fans and Raider Nation. Geno's Raider Nation and the fans. Excuse me. Let me rewind that, man. Couldn't do that. Screwed that up. Okay. What they call a Freudian slip. All right. The fan got under his skin and got what he wanted. Hey, man. I ain't even want to talk about this fan dude, man. I've been seeing it. I could say a lot about it, but I don't have nothing to say though. Everybody ain't the same. Some people got their own ways of doing what they do. Okay. All right. What's going on, Patrice? What's happening? All right, man. What's going on? Eggletizi, what's going on, dog? Okay. Yeah, go beat the Chargers. That's right, P Dog, man. I mean, you want to show me you sorry? Go out there and beat the Chargers. Stop talking to me, bro. You know what I'm saying? It's like I don't want to hear it. Okay? I don't. All right. Justin Saw said, right, 3 days to apologize. You should apologize right away. Well, you only apologize right away if you mean it. You only apologize right away if you mean it, bro. Or you realize the chaos and confusion you started. But it doesn't take 3 days to do that. Okay? Edwin says he straight up sucks. Yep, and he's going to be starting quarterback. Him sucking and him being good and you guys' opinion don't stop him from being a starting quarterback. That's the bad part. I mean, every time we say somebody sucks, that should be good enough to get him out of there, right? Not when it comes to the Raiders, dog. You said Gardner Minshew sucked all. He played the whole season till the end. So I'm just saying, bro. Same with Jimmy G. Okay, yeah, but Shido, he didn't mean none of that. What's up, Azul? Hey, Azul, yo Niners, man. Brock Purdy was he was throwing the ball to everybody. Okay, but y'all handle y'all business, man. Make sure you go to MatthewShackUpFilter.com and pick up that George Kittle shirt. That George Kittle shirt's moving units. Also, Patrice, salute to Patrice. Patrice bought a George Kittle. I saw that, P. Patrice bought a George Kittle, man, for somebody that she has love for. Okay, it's a good gift. Good gifts, bro. Get your Christmas gifts out the way, bro. Okay, telling you. I mean, damn, that's selling. Okay, on top of everything else. All right, you already know. Okay, yeah, man, we let our nuts hang on that one. Probably doesn't mean anything because he doesn't care. Of course. Good PR though. Okay. All right, man. Sarah said, dumbass Chase apologized to everyone except Ramsey. I know, man. Look at what happened to Jennings and the 49ers, man. Dumbass people thinking it's unacceptable. Well, man, like I said before, man, Roger Goodell has to be a little bit more of a disciplinarian on a lot of this shit, man. There's kids watching, bro. It's nasty to see these dudes spitting on each other, bro. It's the second year in a row that they're spitting on each other, bro. It's just ridiculous. Okay? It's nasty. It should be a multiple game suspension, bro. Okay? All right, man. Straight up. Hey, man, play football, P-Dog. I got you. Okay? Justice Saw is actually Geno is sorry he got caught. He doesn't care about us at the end of the day. I agree. He doesn't. All right, Bill Holloway. If I was a season ticket holder, I'd be trying for the rest of the season to piss him off. Just because. I mean, if he wants to get fined and get his money taken, I mean, he doesn't care about us enough to say, you know what, man, I can understand the frustration. I'm playing bad. He's looking at it like, man, F y'all, man. Oh, I can't say that? Okay, let me apologize. Hey, man, I'm sorry I said F you, man. Okay, man. Is that good? Yeah, that's good. Psh. Come on, bro. All right. Straight up, once you're ready, always ready, does not go for Eugene Smith. Hey, man, we'll see. Okay? He has to face the nation when he gets back to the Death Star. He didn't want that smoke returning to our stadium. Yeah, man, what's still coming? Everybody man, Raider Nation ain't accepting that man's apology like that, dog. He wins, it'll work. He has to win. Okay? You already know. What's going on, Chunker? Yo, Chunker, man, you better get in and go get that George Kittle. That George Kittle's moving, bruh. That George Kittle moving, dog. MatthewShackUnfiltered.com. All right, man. Straight up, man. Major Raider Geno's going to feel more heat than the end of the season. I agree, bro. Okay? Saying a lot. Geno couldn't stand Aaron Brooks, but Geno. Hey, man, Aaron Brooks way better than Geno Smith. Let's keep it a buck. Okay? All right, man. Preach. That's what I do, man. Major Raider, man. Tell Joe I said hello, man. Tell Joe the fam says hello, man. Okay, to the queen. All right. Yeah, man. P-Dog, we will wait till the players to come out to L.A. Coliseum. Man, shit, they did it in Oakland, too. Like, you got to watch your mouth, bro. Get caught slipping. Okay? Y'all remember when Marcus Peters was on the Kansas City Chiefs and he was acting a fool in Oakland Coliseum And Marshawn Lynch came out there. He wasn't even out there. Came and calmed him down because even though Marcus Peters is from the O, he was considered to be an op. And Marshawn had to tell him, okay, bro, you have to sit your ass down. Don't make a spectacle out of it. I'm out here to let it be known you my peoples, but you keep acting a fool. Okay? Telling you. All right. Makes zero sense because Geno could have come up with this a couple of days ago, but he didn't feel like it. Fans outside of Raider Nation, dude's a joke, Freudian slip. All day. All day, bro. I mean, like I said before, man, that's why I wrote it down. So I can analyze it word by word. I would like to apologize to the fans in Raider Nation. Should have been nice to apologize to Raider Nation. What's wrong with what we mean fans? What fans you talking about? His fans? Okay. All right, man, straight up. All right, man. If you're apologetic about something, do it the right way. Doesn't take a couple of days. No, it doesn't. Okay, what's going on? My he knew what he was doing. Yeah. Eugene saying he made poor judgment is a literal lie. Literally. Okay. Happy Thanksgiving, P Dog. All right, man. Straight cap. You already know that. Okay, like I said, if you can't stand the heat, get out the kitchen. Yeah, man. But he'll be in the kitchen, burning up some quesadillas. All right, man. It's been coming. He's not acknowledging the problem. Again, a lack of accountability. Well, he's not. He's not apologizing for his play. He ain't did that yet. Okay. Care less about what Geno can go with Chip. Yeah, man. Unfortunately, he's still your quarterback for right now. Okay. I'm skip over some of you guys, bro. All right, man. Miss Patrice chilling. P Dog shout out from Whittier Field, man. From Whittier out there in the Whit. You out there in the Whittier, man. All right. Okay, straight up. Any quarterback can talk to his team during the game is really bad. Yeah, man, he doesn't do any of that. He doesn't do any of that breakdown talk. He doesn't do any of that stuff, dog. Okay. All right, man. Straight up, man. Marty Lowe, what's going on, Marty Lowe? Wildcats movie could beat us. Yeah, man. Wesley Snipes. Okay. Do you know when I met Wesley Snipes? I met Wesley Snipes 2 times. The last time I talked to him was on the set of Dolomite because I was in Eddie Murphy when he did Dolomite for Netflix. I was in that movie, man. I was in one of them. I was one of them damn chain gang people. Okay, I was in that. And then the first time I met him was shit maybe like 30 years ago here in L.A. at a club. And when I met him the first time, I told him, I said, man, I remember when you were in Wildcats with Goldie Hawn. When I met him back in was like 90. It was right before he did it was right after he did White Man Can't Jump. So it was like 94. And that's a whole other story. But when I told him that, the first time he started laughing. I said, man, I met you a long time ago. And I told him what he had told me because he gave me some very good advice, which was like how long, Dolomite was how many years ago? Shit, maybe about 7, 8 years ago. And I mentioned that the first time I met you, I was talking about Wildcats. He laughed it just like he did before. So that was he said, man, it's my first movie role. Wesley Snipes' first movie role was Wildcats. He ain't never been in any type of film before that. All right. He was in a Michael Jackson Bad video. That's how he made his bones. But his first movie he's ever was in was Wildcats. Okay. All right, man. You already know. Get these likes up. All right, man. Okay. Real Raiders relate to real players. That's right, P. He's not one of them. Nah, man. You gotta apologize. Don't apologize if you're gonna do it half-assed. If you look at my avatar, look at how I have him apologizing. The apology speech bubble is like this. Why do I do that? Because it's half-ass. So I did it like that on purpose. Just give you guys a little, a little puzzle piece. Okay. Alfredo, what's going on? Alfredo's adding. All right, man. P Dog, real Raiders don't even acknowledge. Nah, we good. All right, man. Yeah, you better get busy. LA Raider fans, come in the house, man. Make sure y'all handle that business. Okay? Make sure you handle that. It might be hot as shit. It was like 98 degrees today here in LA. It was crazy. Super hot. That's why I'm tired. I've been in the sun. It was 98 degrees today, dog. That should not have happened. It was supposed to be like 71. It was 98. Scorching out here. Okay? All right, man. Straight up. Okay? All right, man. Yeah, you just here for the money. I see those twos. All right, man. Straight up, man. Good seeing everybody. He won't get another win with Eugene. I'm just telling you what he'll do. If he wants to impress me, man, get these 6 wins right quick. All right, man. Miss Patrice, talking to Sarah. They ain't guaranteed. I got you. Okay. When Thomas said talk is cheap, but not Geno. The fool's costing us too much. He's not worth the one red center they're paying him. Well, man, unfortunately, man, contract's guaranteed. It is what it is. Okay. Let's learn to be better. Let's learn how to draft better. Okay. Hey, you already know what it is. All right, man. Okay. Said you ordered your girl in Vegas the Kittle T-shirt. She's gonna love it. P. She gonna love it. She gonna love it. Okay. I should have tagged you this morning. Go to my Facebook and go look at Bill's mom wearing it. I forgot to tag. I think I tagged you, P. I'm not sure if I did. I should have. Um, Go look at that, man. Moms look ecstatic wearing it, bro. She gonna love it. She gonna definitely let it be known because we don't play over here, bro. Like I put my name on it. It says unfiltered on it. That's me. Don't matter what the team is. It matters. It says my name on it, my company name, my organization on it. I put my name on it. That's the stamp of approval. Okay, just letting you know. All right. Say, I want to wish everyone a happy Thanksgiving. You know what, Alfredo? You're really nice when you want to be. Then you turn right back to being a whole jerk when you want to, too. Okay, let's let you know, man. You can be nice when you want to, and you can be mean if you want. You probably saying it to the ladies and shit. Then you get back on here and start talking crazy. Okay. Now Patrice is not a Patrice is a one ringer. She's a Raider fan. Just because you buy something for your family or your people does not make you not a Raider, bro. Okay, it is what it is. All right, man. Okay. That dude was not frustrated. I agree, Major Raider. He was grinning when he flipped this off and he ran off the field. Now, Major Raider was there. That's the side of the field he came on. Yeah, he was grinning, skinning and grinning, looking like a Cheshire cat. Okay. How do you know when a suspect is lying to you? His lips never stop moving. Well, you already know that, dog. I mean, a habitual liar and a habitual line stepper go together. All right, man. You know Major Raider know what it is. All right, P Dog took my wife to that playoff game. She ran the Charger fan and stuck with me in the rain and saw Alzado rule happen. Yeah, man. That was back in the days when all kinds of stuff would happen. Matt Millen punching the damn GM in the face of the New England Patriots. All kinds of shit, bro. Like we didn't play, bro. We was gangster. Okay. All right, man. Iron Bar, what's going on? Happy Thanksgiving to you too, big dog. Okay. Yeah, and his cousin. Wow. Geno picked a wrong time to go back to LA after the GI's shenanigans. Yeah, man. Not a good time, man, but it is what it is. Okay. He's told her Thanksgiving. Yes. She said, Happy Thanksgiving Eve. I know y'all gonna eat good. I already know that, dog. Okay. WDE scriptwriter wrote that for him. I mean, damn. Hey, shit. He should have been able to go get the late great Mean Gene Okerlund. Remember Mean Gene Okerlund? Okay, Mean Gene Okerlund, man, had the hair on the side, the bald head, the mustache. He looked like Spacely Sprockets. Yeah, that's a golden age, bro. Okay, straight up, man. Think I'm gonna have to grab that Kibble shirt, dog. It looks better, dog, than you think. You got the Kittle on the front, Golden Gate Bridge on the back, hair flowing. Then on the back, you got him again, big ass Kittle logo. And then on the side, it says Kittle me this with a question mark with George Kittle catching the period. He's catching the period of the question mark. You know, man, you don't even understand how tight that shit is, dog. I'd be looking at it like, damn, if I was a Niner fan, I'd be rocking the shit out of this. And I said that all these 49 fans, they just looking at it. Like, they can't believe somebody who, like me is going to come up with something like that. Come on, man. My mama was a 49er fan. My pops, man. My brother, I have family. I'm going to make sure that it's tight. I'm not going to do nothing half-ass. I don't roll like that. Okay? So that shirt is dope. That's one of the dopest shirts we've ever done, dog. I have to put that on the list. It's that tight. So you're not gonna. I guarantee you. Oh, and it's vinyl. So the logo, all that shit gets wet. Nothing gonna happen. It ain't gonna bend up, fall off. None of that shit. Okay. But I can't make y'all understand what it is. Okay. So even the Browns fans at Shador, I gave it to the Browns guys I knew. They were like, Shaq, that's dope. I'm like, I went and looked at to see if anybody was buying it. They was like, that's dope as F. It is dope as F. Now what you gonna do? Hey, move the muscle, but then again, payday's Friday. We'll see. All right, man. Yeah, 98 here today, man. In the 50s. Yeah, man. It was scorching today, bro. Okay. All right, man. Come on, man. Alfredo, man. You being nice to people, man. Okay. Yeah, Encore Cheryl Lynn. Yes, sir. Marty Lowe. I was in a movie as an extra, man. Corey Feldman and Lark Dollar, man. 95 straight to DVD. Yeah, man. Corey Feldman thinks that he's a great guitar player, bro. I mean, he went up there and played the guitar solo. He thought it was banging. I'm just like, all right, dude. I've been playing the guitar since 1986, bro. Like, you're not even playing legible notes. But hey, man, like I said, you got a standing ovation, bro. Okay. All right, man. Tough music. Salute Shaq. Happy Turkey Day. Wrapping up my Amazon delivery shit right now. Yeah, man. Amazon gonna have some sales tomorrow, bro. It's going down. I mean Black Friday, but Shaq Friday's gonna be banging too. Been burning the midnight oil, getting all this stuff ready, bro. So we'll see how you guys feel about it. Okay. All right, man. Yeah, it's cold as shit. Yeah, that kid'll fire, dog. I'm telling you. When she sees that shit, she's gonna be like, "Wow, thanks." Like you need to be like, "Yeah, girl. You know you need to go ahead and give me one of them Louis V purses. I mean, you better try to get something from her too." Okay, straight up. All right, man. Okay, man. Yeah, it's cold up there in that Oregon. Okay. All right, man. Hey. All right, y'all. I mean, shit, we don't got to belabor the point. Made it clear. Geno Smith, man, this right here doesn't mean anything to me, man. Win, man. Just win, baby, dog. All right. Okay, just show me. All right. Yeah, Patrice, what's going on, man? You need to send me some more pictures of your SS. Okay? Because I haven't seen it in a minute. All right. Standing ovation, man. Yeah, man. But yeah, I mean, this is just much to do about nothing. And, we're not going to fall for the banana in the tailpipe, bro. You know what I'm saying? And that's what it is. Okay? All that baby oil is for nothing. Okay? All the baby oil y'all trying to spray around, we're not interested. What we are interested in is wins and losses. All right? All right, man. Love all y'all, man. Get in here, man. Finish up doing what we got to do. Turkey Day tomorrow. We can go ahead and shut it down early. And we will be here tomorrow, dog. Gobble, gobble. At the Shacker Filter.